Have you ever wondered what a future dystopian world would be like? No answer? Well, you're going to find out today. Because today we are doing Best Sci-Fi Anime. Welcome to the madness. I'm your host, HenDiddy. I'm joined here today with KillerKush412,
Yellow.
the Perv Master himself, RaginSage,
Was good.
the head of the Jaegerist, Taco,
Howdy doody.
and the man that will rock you to your bones, Skeletony.
Wait, hello. There we go.
No one answered my futuristic dystopian world question. I was kind of sad. I was trying to go with a unique opening than welcome to the Anime Madness podcast.
But there's one thing I can say.
What?
Tony's gonna rattle me bones. Alright, that's all I got.
It says season.
It's spooky month.
Amelia Cam 695. Thank you for the follow. All right. So, before we get started, we're gonna do what we've been doing lately and getting predictions from everybody. So we'll start with Skeletony. What is your prediction? What is going to win? The list is in the Discord. Grab a pen because I don't know where my one went. That's a Sharpie, not a pen.
Doesn't really matter though.
When I'm using a small notebook, yes, it does.
Because to be thinner paper.
Yeah, it's a little pocket brain. All right, Tony, what is
really
your
good question.
prediction? I made sure not to give them the seeds or the ratings this week as well, so they have no clue what matchups are in there.
I want to say Code Geass.
Code Geass. All right, Cope, what is your prediction?
I'm gonna go with Attack on Titan.
AOT. For those of you wondering why he just said AOT, AOT is a mecha. It is a flesh mecha. If you don't want to believe me, just look at one of the top rated mechas there is, Evangelion. Those are flesh beings. Hello, Lady Sage. Those are fleshed beings in Evangelion. The Evas are living flesh. Sage, what is your prediction?
I'm also going to have to go AOT.
Also goes with AOT. And Taco?
This one's pretty tough, actually.
Really gotta ask him.
This was actually hard because I
Okay,
made sure
hold
I put in some weird ones in here. Not like weird ones, but like ones you wouldn't expect to be in here.
For those wondering, Taco was the assistant creator on the list.
I can see one that sticks and piques my interest right now.
And that one is?
Astro Boy.
Yeah,
Really
I know, right?
Old
Yep,
series.
that
I
counts.
think, yeah, me and him were both like, we have to have Astro Boy. It's like the original sci-fi mecha anime because he is an android.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, we could put Astro Boy in here. You know what? I'm gonna go 86.
8-6.
It's really good. Really good.
All right. I am going to go with Cowboy Bebop.
That's a good one.
With that said, I think we wasted enough time. Let's get into the first match after everyone sees this beautiful start screen. First match, we have our number 1 seed with an 8.80 out of 10 versus our number 16 seed with a 7.09 out of 10. Steins Gate versus Astro Boy. And I am going to roll. I got a new set of dice out, so got a new D6 because that one is still behind the shelf. And we are going to be starting with Taco.
I'm going Astro Boy.
Astro Boy. All right, Tony.
Oh god. Hmm. I really like Steins Gate though. Like it's such a good series. Like Astro Boy is also pretty cool. And like the first actual mainstream manga.
Mainstream anime.
The manga was published in a newspaper in 1952.
It was, but it wasn't mainstream. The first truly mainstream manga was Dragon Ball. And to be more specific, in the U.S., Dragon Ball Z, because that's when the Shonen Jump magazines were actually being published in America, was in the late 80s.
Mm. I wonder about Steins Gate.
Steins Gate?
Mm-hmm.
My vote is also going to Steins Gate. You can't go wrong with time traveling bananas in a microwave. All right, Cope, what is your vote?
Steins Gate.
Steins Gate. And Sage.
I'm gonna give my vote to Astro Boy.
All right, and with that, Steins Gate wins 3-2.
I had to put some respect on Astro Boy.
Going into match 2, we have a number 5 seed with an 8.63 out of 10 versus our number 12 seed with a 7.99 out of 10. Gurren Lagann versus Trigun. And Sage, you have first vote.
I'm voting Trigun right away.
All right, Cope.
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann. Can't go wrong with Kamina. I'm also going to be voting for Trigun, though. Tony?
Gurren Lagann.
It all comes down to you, Taco.
Trigun.
Trigun. With that, Trigun
Shame.
wins 3-2. Don't get me wrong, Gurren Lagann's great. Kamina's one of the best, like, influential figures. But, I mean, Vash. Plus the fact that Vash is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Same voice actor as Ichigo. Alright.
Which is completely fair.
Next one. This is a big one because you have the first true worldwide phenomenon Mecha that's been going on since 1979 versus one of the best newer ones with our number 3 seed with an 8.76 out of 10 versus our number 14 seed with a 7.52 out of 10. Attack on Titan versus Mobile Suit Gundam. Taco, we start with you.
As much as I really enjoyed Gundam, I have to go AOT.
Says really enjoys Gundam. Wasn't on his top 16 or his honorable mentions.
Nope. I did enjoy it though.
I have yet to watch Gundam because of how convoluted the timeline is. There's
It is pretty weird.
There's like 20 different universes, but at some point they all
It's
intersect.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I only finished original, and that was kind of it.
Yeah.
And then there's so many that branch off.
They're
There's
released
so
out
much.
of order too. Like it's kind of like how Fate
Oh
is.
God.
Fate Stay
it's
Night came out
everywhere.
in 06, but the prequel to Fate Stay Night came out in 2011.
It's everywhere. It makes no sense.
Tony, what is your vote for?
Gundam.
Gundam. My vote is also going to Gundam. It's the one that got like Gundam and Voltron got mechas big.
And we didn't even put Voltron on here.
We didn't. Shit. I mean, hell, Power Rangers probably could have gone on here.
Oh, if that was the case, we know who would have won between me and Tony. We already know
Oh,
who
yeah.
was winning then.
Oh yeah.
But you figure Voltron and Gundam is what like inspired the Megazord.
Megazord out there for the dub. That's it.
With that said, Cope, what is your vote for?
As much as I never watch Gundam, I'm going AOT.
Sage, all comes down to you. AOT or Gundam?
I'm gonna have to go with my boy Aaron Yeager.
And like that, the two entrepreneurs of the Sci-Fi Mecha are out of the bracket with AOT winning 3-2.
You guys are just absolutely wrong. Just factually.
Nope.
Coming up next, we got two, I guess, body morphing sci-fis, augmenting the bodies, with our number 6 seed with an 8.6 out of 10, and an Anime of the Year recipient versus our number 11 seed with an 8.02 out of 10. The Anime of the Year for 2022 Cyberpunk Edgerunners versus Ghost in the Shell. Sage, we start with you.
I'll put my vote for Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. Cope.
Cyberpunk.
I'm gonna have to go with Cyberpunk as well. As much as even the video game Cyberpunk Edgerunners has influential tidbits from Ghost in the Shell, which is really cool. But Cyberpunk also hits you so emotionally with only 10 episodes that I have to go with Cyberpunk completely. Tony?
I'm going to vote for Cyberpunk, but quickly before I move on, I looked up the start dates of Super Sentai, Voltron, and Gundam, and Super Sentai predates them all, starting in 1975,
4 years
with
before
Gundam being 4 years before Gundam, and 9 years before Voltron.
Yeah, Voltron was like mid-80s.
So we'll say the Megazord inspired them all. But also, Sage, you played the DLC for Edgerunners, not Edgerunners, Cyberpunk yet?
I have not yet.
I haven't.
I've played the new update.
I thought you
I
haven't
haven't
even
played the
played
new
that
update.
yet.
It's great.
No, I was just looking at it.
He was thinking about it. He's contemplating it.
That was the same day I also ordered Berserk Volume 13, so that's why I said no.
All right, and Taco, what is your vote for?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. And with that, we have our first sweep of the night with Cyberpunk Edgerunners sweeping Ghost in the Shell. Moving into match 5. This is going to be a hard one. We have our number 4 seed with an 8.75 out of 10 versus our number 13 seed with a 7.61 out of 10. Cowboy Bebop versus Psycho Pass. Taco, you are first.
I'm voting for Ein and Ein only.
I got a little line. I don't know
That
if
counts.
you can see him. There's a little line there. Tony.
I'm gonna follow him on that vote because I don't know really either series all that well, but dog.
That's a good vote. Good vote, Tony. Good vote.
Psychopath has that manipulator. Shogo. What the fuck was his name again? Shogo. It started with a K.
Dog.
This is gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, his name was Shogo.
Yeah, I can't remember what his last name was. Makishima. Shogo Makishima.
Well, you got
Freaking-
a character.
Freaking manipulated the entire world.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a smart corgi, does he?
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He ain't got a dog, so he loses.
Ein equals victory.
No, I think he kills a dog.
Oh, he deserves even less votes.
Now he deserves that. He gets permanent demerit points.
Well, he
Never
does.
recover
He
from
does slice the main character's best friend's throat right in front of her without making an expression at all.
That's
yeah,
lit.
well, guess
Like,
what?
he-
No one
he-
really cares
he's
about
doing
that.
it-
He killed a dog.
He uses a box cutter too, and he just casually slices it like he's opening up a box.
I could care less. He killed a dog. That's the
Same day shipping.
Same thing.
I stand by Tony.
My vote's for Psychopaths, though.
Voting for a dog killer, I see. I know what kind of person you are now.
Hey, man, remember that clip I sent you from Elfen Lied?
Yeah.
Dude, that
do.
made me never want to watch it.
Yeah, no, I'm never going to watch that series.
I'm gonna have to send you the clip of immediately after that. When she
Might make me feel better, but I'm not
all of them. It's the only time that's the only time those characters are brought up, and they do it because she's a freak with horns, and they don't think she deserves to have any friends.
Oh, guess what? I don't care. They deserved it. They completely deserved it.
You're not wrong. They deserved it.
But I'm never going to watch that. Ever.
You
because of
need
that
to.
scene.
Elfen Lied is really good, though.
No, I'm not going to watch it.
No, I mean, I would give it the absolute worst rating ever just because of that fucking scene.
That's another one I didn't even think of putting on here for sci-fi was Elfen Lied.
It would have lost before you even put it on there.
It would have. With that scene, it would have lost. I don't care what it's against. It would have lost.
Go for your vote.
Cowboy Bebop.
And
Because there's no dog murder in it, so we like to keep our dogs alive. Sage, where'd you go?
Oh, it's my turn to vote.
Yeah.
My bad. I vote for bell peppers and beef.
Do you
That's a
even
good
know what
one.
that means, Tony?
It was something to do with the meals because they could never afford food or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
You call this bell peppers and beef? Where's the beef?
Oh yeah. That's what we make episode 1.
Yeah. It's
So,
like the first
that's
like
pretty
2
much
minutes of the
it.
episode.
Yeah, I don't
it's
know
a
why-
running gag. It's a running gag. It happens all throughout the series.
Running gag. All right. I still knew it, so it's still funny.
With that said, Cowboy Bebop wins 4-1. Coming up next,
Good.
we have our number 7 seed with an 8.45 out of 10 versus our number 10 seed with an 8.16 out of 10. 8-6 versus Akira. Sage, you're up first.
I'm gonna give my vote to Akira.
Cope.
I'm gonna go 8-6.
I'm also going to be voting for Akira. Tony?
So I know literally nothing about either of these series other than the
Tony,
leave me alone
look-
Akira meme.
Tony, look up the description for 86.
Isn't it just 8-6? I thought it was.
86, 86. In the
It's-
show, they
it's
say
either
it's the
or.
86.
Oh, okay.
In the show, they pronounce it's the 86. But look up the description, because I'm horrible with descriptions.
I just brought up the synopsis.
I got Mal open on my end.
Yeah, according to the Republic of San Mongolia, their ongoing war against the Gideon Empire has no casualties. However, this is mere propaganda, while the silver-haired Alba of the Republic's 85 sectors live safely behind protective walls. Those of different appearances are integrated in a secret 86th faction, known within the military as the 86. They are forced to fight against the Empire's autonomous legion under the command of the Republican handlers. So, what was the name of that one movie where they're fighting those, like, insects on a different planet? It's a real old one.
Men in Black?
No.
Just looking up the Akira "Leave Me Alone" memes. Oh, these are all so good. I can love these things.
Starship Troopers. Reading that
Oh my
description
God,
made me
that's
think
an old
Starship Troopers, but with robots.
What it sounds like.
It's only from 1997.
Wow.
You're calling Taco old.
And
You really
I'm
are
an old man.
You really are the baby.
I need a cane to get up every morning.
I only turned 20 3 weeks ago. Oh, 4 weeks ago at this point.
Oh, my hip.
My leg.
Oh, my aching back.
My
Well, I mean,
spleen.
I turned 24
we're all
last Wednesday.
All older than
yeah,
me.
we're all 24 or older here. So other
Except
than
for
you,
me.
Oh boy, Tony.
I'm gonna vote for Akira.
Leave me alone.
That's all I can think about. But it's just too funny.
And Taco, your vote?
Well, I'm last to vote, right?
Yep.
So I could even use my skip, because I was definitely going to have a use a skip for this one.
Lady Sage just goes, my back. I'm the oldest.
That's fair. I'm voting for 86.
All right, so Akira wins 3-2. Moving into
I
match
say I
7.
highly recommend that show.
Alone.
We have a number 8 seed with an 8.45 out of. This just shows how highly rated Sci-Fi and Mechas are when the 8 seed is an 8.45 and the 9 seed is an 8.21. We have Neon Genesis Evangelion versus Dr. Stone.
Mm-hmm.
And Taco, you are up.
Dr. Stone.
Tony?
Dr. Stone.
I gotta go with Ava.
Even with what you know with Dr. Stone.
That's
With
the
finishing
reason
the
I
series.
went to Ava on this vote. The ending of Dr. Stone is the worst ending I've ever seen.
I highly doubt that, but okay.
Until you watch Tokyo Revengers. But anyway.
I don't
Well-
think anything can get worse than the Dr. Stone ending.
I don't know about that. You should really, really dive into Tokyo Revengers.
Man's goal is to revitalize all of humanity and and the series stops before he even revitalizes 1%.
Well, that's pretty shitty. But
And it's a cliffhanger. It's like it feels like a cliffhanger ending too of the entire series.
find out next time on Dr. Stone, the final chapter, part 704.
That's Attack on
But-
Titan right there.
But I look up Tokyo Revengers ending.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
We probably only have one more season of Dr. Stone after season 3 because if they're
Because
going to
it's
do this
fucking horrendous.
cores, if they're doing cores for the Japan exploration arc, which they're calling New World, which isn't correct. I can see the next season being the last season and being split up into cores being the America arc. Well, the America arc will probably be season 4. Then season 5 will be the South American arc and the final arc, the space arc.
What? What?
I don't want to ruin it for myself because I do want to read it. I haven't watched a single second of Tokyo Revengers because I want to read it.
All here's
What?
Tony go, what?
This is
Is the
trash.
manga over for Tokyo
I
Revengers?
told you.
Over. It's garbage. It's trash, bro.
I told you. It's the worst ending
Oh
I've ever
my
seen.
god! No, I can tell you for a fact this is a million times worse than Dr. Stone.
It's horrendous.
This is super turbo garbage. Like,
It's the worst ending ever.
oh my god!
How many?
By far worse than Attack on Titans.
All right, I'm looking it up. I don't care. It's gonna be so long before I read it because they're only doing it in the omnibus volumes, and I think they're only up to like 12 or 16 somewhere in there. That's not bad.
It's
Are you
really
kidding
bad.
me? Are you reading the same thing I am?
I'll put it in the chamber so I don't spoil anyone else who's watching the series.
Oh, it is horrendous.
Let's see if you're reading the same thing I am.
It's definitely better than Attack on Titans.
No.
You think?
No.
I don't know what the rest of the series entails, so them creating a peaceful timeline sounds like an achievement.
You understand that it's time travel for normal people that don't have special powers, who are just gangsters. Like, that's it. There's no reason for that to happen at all.
I knew that bit. That part I do find extremely stupid.
No, like if you watch it or read it, when you get to the ending, you're gonna be like, what the fuck were they thinking?
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
No, it makes 0 sense.
Oh, we'll just have to see. I haven't seen a single lick of it yet.
Horrible.
So not seeing a single lick of it yet, it doesn't look bad.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
But even if it turns out to be bad and doesn't make sense, the ending of Dr. Stone made 0 sense.
This is definitely worse.
Okay, what do you think caused the petrification in Dr. Stone?
I have no idea. Because
let's watch with the spoiler. Let's try not to spoil Dr. Stone because that's still a pretty hype series.
You're not wrong. But I'll just tell you this. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in the world. And Dragon Ball Evolution exists.
Have you ever looked in the mirror?
He got you good. He got you good.
I was going with the Dragon Ball that should not be named because of how stupid it is. And what creates the petrification is
GT?
more...
Kush's favorite?
Ooh, got with the GT punch there too.
What creates the petrification in Dr. Stone? What creates the petrification in Dr. Stone is so much more
Spoiler
stupid.
warning.
I'm not spoiling it, but it's so much more stupid than the plot of Dragon Ball Evolution.
That's bad. Because that movie was fucking horrible.
It's even more stupid than Ong.
No, nothing is that bad.
No, it is. It is.
I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll see it when I believe it. What?
You have the ability to read it all, Tony. I mean, you'll have to get the subscription, but but you have the ability to read it all.
I do have that ability.
Bad. I so badly want to tell you just so you can be like, what the fuck? Alright, whose vote are we on? I got Taka. Oh, Cope. We're on your vote. Eva or Dr. Stone?
Eva.
Yeah,
this man hurts me.
The best arc in all of Dr. Stone was the Stone Wars. Senku versus what the hell is his name? Tsukasa. That's the best arc in all of Dr. Stone.
I did really like that one. That was fun.
It's better than the Japanese exploration arc, which is currently going on. It's better than the North America Corn arc. It's better than the South America exploration arc, and it's better than the final arc.
What would you say about the first arc, though? The prologue. That was pretty good.
Prologue's not bad. I would definitely put the prologue number 2. Then I would put South America exploration at number 3. Then the North America arc would be number 4, and then the final arc is the worst. I have a feeling it's another story that got ruined by time crunch.
That's most likely what it is.
With that said, we're tied 2-2 coming in the Pervy Sages vote.
I'm going to put my vote for Dr. Stone.
Wow.
My man, pulling it back right at the end. Let's go.
Yeah.
So Dr. Stone wins, beats one of the most influential animes of all time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Shinji exists.
Shinji is the most bland main character ever. And the
Like-
dumbest main character. He's more dumb than Luffy and Goku.
I'd rather take a mediocre ending with great characters than a dumb main character that I have to follow around.
Now, Shinji's dad is like... I only see one parent that's worse than Shinji's dad. And that's Shoutaka.
Yeah,
I will put Goku above Shinji's dad. Goku is a
Goen's
better
dad's pretty
dad.
bad too.
Goen's dad's better than Shinji's dad.
I'm not even gonna bring up Dragon.
Okay, we don't know enough
Oh,
about Dragon.
Yeah. We do
Look,
know
look.
that Crocodile is his mom.
Rocco
Right,
Mama.
Hey,
We
we
do
all know
know that.
Luffy's real dad is Garp.
No, Luffy's
But
real...
even
No,
then.
no. Luffy's real dad is Rayleigh.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even give it to Shanks. Shanks is like the creepy uncle.
Creepy uncle.
Oh,
I can see
Shanks is the cool uncle. He's not the creepy uncle. He's the cool uncle.
But Luffy's dad is definitely Rayleigh.
Well, okay, hold on, Sage. If Shanks is the cool uncle, then who's the creepy uncle?
We're gonna give that to Whitebeard.
I would give Whitebeard cool uncle before Shanks.
Nah, see, I could drink a
And
beer with Shanks.
Whitebeard, I can see Whitebeard more of like a stepdad because Ace looked up to him as a dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. Stepdad, not even uncle tier. So Whitebeard didn't do enough for Luffy to be considered uncle.
Yeah. Ivankov is the creepy uncle.
That's it.
and the creepy creepy
yeah,
aunt at the
look.
same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
And then yeah, you ain't wrong. I forgot about her.
Them.
I don't know.
Ivankov
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah,
go by
them.
pronouns.
I was gonna say I don't know what to call it.
they're not it. They're they. Come on.
I don't know. Look, I
No,
don't know.
no,
I'm learning.
Luffy did call Ivankov like, what? Is it an it?
Luffy
man.
calls her.
It's
a lot of things.
Pennywise.
That is one thing that Luffy might not take the time to learn your name, but Luffy respects the hell out of your pronouns. It was shown with Ivankov
That's
and
true.
with Okiku.
Look, never forget Weepy Hoshi.
Oh my god, crybaby. Luffy also doesn't discriminate. His fists are rated E for everybody. That's shown when
Yeah,
he just
that ain't
straight
wrong.
punches VV.
Don't just say
Kito would
his
hate him.
fist. Luffy is ready to eat for everybody because he'll beat anybody.
Just don't take the meat. The meat's all his.
Exactly.
That's why I can't understand why Goku, Toriko, and Luffy get along in the crossovers. Because they share the
Because they're all
meat.
big eaters. Exactly. They all share it. So as long as you know.
Luffy's biggest stick, it's set in Alabasta. The meat is
Well, then
mine.
then he wouldn't like his crew either, because his crew get to have meat.
There's a difference. Luffy sees his crew in an entirely different light.
What if he got along with Goku? Because Goku's also wearing orange or something. I don't know why I said wearing orange.
Yeah, that makes no sense. No one on
There's
the
no-
crew. I mean, Nami has orange hair. That's about it.
I don't know where that doesn't make any sense. It's because Goku's strong. That's why Goku's strong.
I think it's just
He can,
plot.
I mean that too.
Toriko's the only one that makes sense because Toriko does share his food. Because he is
Yeah.
a gourmet hunter. I mean, Goku shares too. Luffy's the one of the three that doesn't share.
Yeah.
Well, that said, Dr. Stone wins 3-2. Moving into our final match of round one, we have our number 2 seed with an 8.80 out of 10, and our number 15 seed with a 7.21 out of 10. Code Geass versus Darling in the Franxx. And Sage, you are up first.
I'm gonna give my vote to Code Geass.
Cope?
Code Geass.
I'm also giving my vote to Code Geass. Tony?
Code Geass.
And Taco.
Lelouch gets the sweep.
With only our second sweep of the night, Code Geass wins 5-0.
Code G-Ass. As if you read it
Oh.
like an idiot.
That's how I used to read it. I won't lie to you.
Oh my god. Oh my.
I read it like that before I watched it. I won't lie.
I'm not gonna lie, if someone didn't tell me how to read that, I would read it as G-Ass.
I'm like, am I really about to watch a show that says Code G-Ass? I'm like, am I really about to watch this? And I did, and I'm like, fuck, this is a really good show.
And then you learn how to pronounce its name.
Yeah, when you realize it's pronounced Geass.
Until I watched it, I was like, what is the hype around this show? Because the show, years after it came out, got so much hype. So I was like, what's with all the hype around this show? And then I finally watched it, and I'm like, God damn. It's a good-ass show.
That Code G-Ass over there is pretty good.
That Code G-Ass, bro, is really good. Should tune in.
It was really good. The ending hurt, too.
Yeah.
Like, to do all that just for that to happen, oh my god. But Lelouch was thinking 4 steps ahead.
Always, because it's Lelouch, so you know.
Always, yep. What day is that? The Friday? Perfect.
What's a Friday?
Shield Hero Season 3.
Boo.
Boo!
Boo.
Listen, Season 2 might have been bad, but Season 3 is going to pick it up. I already know it.
Dude, I couldn't get past the first episode.
Season 2, bro, I don't know how.
It was horrendous. I did not enjoy it.
Here's some lyrics from...
Literally, oh god.
Here,
You don't even get anything from the show in just episode 1. You gotta watch more to understand.
If they couldn't pack a lot into the first episode being almost an hour, then that's poorly done.
Well, no, it's like
there
there's
was
so
a
much
lot in the first
mystery.
episode.
Yeah. Like, basically, the first episode is explaining all of why the story's even happening to begin with.
And then it goes into the beginning of the
even better.
controversy.
Yeah.
Just wasn't too much of a fan.
So here's
better.
here's a song by Divide Music for Lelouch from Code Geass. Who's trying to keep it stable, leading from a place of fear? You left nothing on the table. They really couldn't be more clear to me. If they could understand their guiding hand, would be afraid I will take it away. You can say nothing's going to change. Well, I'm not going to wait. I'm not waiting. They choose to take it all away. There's no debating. Corruption holds the crown.
Hey.
He's gone!
I think he was accidentally deafened.
He's back.
Oh, no. Now it's fine. I don't know.
I was going to say, I didn't deafen him.
You goofball.
Yeah, it was weird. It's like his name was like dark.
And then the second verse is good too. I could talk a lot about it, but when have words ever gotten me far? Because every time Lelouch tries to talk it out, it doesn't get anywhere.
There it is.
Learn their motives and their habits. I'm 4 steps ahead. They ain't even reached the bar. And then we go back into, I'm not waiting, you can take the long road. Understand pain after the sorrow. I'm demanding change before tomorrow. May your king be laid to rest. Now, if you've seen the ending of Code Geass, you understand what that line means. Very good song. Another good song about Code Geass is actually Violence and Pain by Fable.
Another absolute banger.
Dude, anything Fable drops is a banger.
I mean, you're right.
Anything Divide drops is a banger. Divide dropped a random freaking Batman song, and it was crazy.
What? What?
Reclaim? You don't remember that song, Reclaim?
No.
Yeah, Reclaim is a Batman song.
What the hell?
It came out around the same time as Fun by Fable, which is another Batman song.
Oh, okay.
I think Divide just recently dropped a Zorro song as well.
Who?
Divide.
Oh, yeah. I saw
Yeah,
that.
Back Down, and then he dropped an Adam song from Record of Ragnarok, Last One Standing. But Fable dropped Down, the Toji song was insane, and then the Whitebeard song with Daddy Fat Snaps, another insane
That
song.
was good.
That one ripped. I'm not liking these round 2 matchups. Oh boy. So round 2, match 1, we have Steins Gate versus Trigun. It's time to roll D6. 2. Oh boy, I go first. I'm gonna go with Steins Gate on this one. Cope?
Steins Gate.
Sage?
Trigun.
You don't want the microwave banana that time
Nah.
travels?
Nah, I want
gooey
the
bananas.
the gunman that barely shoots.
God. How
Taco.
many?
Trigun.
Are you looking at your playlist and realizing how many songs you haven't heard
No,
yet?
no. I'm looking at how many songs Miku has released within the past year, and Jesus Christ, it's so many.
Miku, like Hatsume Miku?
Yeah. Yes. There's so goddamn many. For a 16-year-old software.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just barely older than Miku. What? Listen, I found one song over the weekend, and it's been stuck in my head like the entire time. So,
Alright, well, what's your vote? It's your turn to vote.
my vote is gonna be for Steins Gate.
So the banana moves on.
Microwave banana. Cell phone with the cell phone.
Yeah, I can't forget the cell phone.
Can't forget the cell phone. That's actually pretty important.
Gotta watch out, the organization might catch you.
They'll never find me. You wanna know why?
What was the
I don't exist.
What was the code phrase he always said?
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God, I hate you.
I know it started with Psy, like PSY.
That's not it. I'm going to wiki. Go to the wiki. Quotes. None of them are the catchphrase. They don't even put the catchphrase in the quotes section. How do you not do that?
What is Rentaro's catchphrase?
El Sai Congro.
El Sai Congro. It's funny, his top catchphrase, there's 2 of them, and they're both the Kurisu. It's the choice of Steins Gate.
Yep.
And then theories are nothing more than words, except what
He's
you
not
have
wrong.
seen. Brings a whole new meaning to I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
With that, Steins Gate moves on. Moving into round 2, match 2, we have Attack on Titan versus Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Tony, you're first.
Cyberpunk.
Taco?
AOT.
Sage.
I'm gonna go AOT on this one.
Cope.
AOT.
None of y'all vote for the Anime of the Year winner.
I did.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh
No,
okay.
Attack on Titan's a better show. Don't at me.
My vote
Actually,
is for
you know what?
Cyberpunk.
At me at that.
Has
Completely at me.
has Attack on Titan ever won Anime of the Year?
No, it doesn't have to.
I don't know. I think having an award versus not having an award tells you a lot about what the show
Attack
is
on
like.
Titan has plenty of awards.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
It doesn't have Anime of the Year.
So it has.
doesn't need to.
Last year it got for the 2023 awards, which is when Cyberpunk won Anime of the Year. It got 6 awards, but no season has ever won Anime of the Year.
That's just completely fine.
Wait. Attack on Titan earned the highest nominations in each year with 34, including. So it got nominated twice for Anime of the Year, and it lost both times. And one of those times was against Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Oh, look at
fun.
that! The better
Hey,
show.
that's fun.
And it was
Nah.
it was final season part 2 that was up against Edgerunners.
Hey, it was a better show. It'd be ranked higher.
Well, I mean, right. I was about to get there. AOT does have 8.76, and
Because of
Cyberpunk
Attack
has
on
8.6.
Titan Fans.
That's
and
an average
longer-
of all the seasons as well.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is 10 episodes long, and the average of the 4 seasons of Attack on Titan is 8.76. So,
So
what does that tell you?
final season part 2, which is the one that was up against, has a rating of 8.77, so it is higher. The first part of the final season was an 8.79. Season 3 part 2 was a 9.05. Season 3 was an 8.62. Season 2 was an 8.5. And Season 1 was an 8.5.
So only 2 of them were 0.1 below.
2 whole seasons of a show were less than 10 episodes.
Yeah,
So that's like
24. Well, second season was 12. First season was 25. So 37 episodes were rated lower than 10 episodes.
Yeah, but
That's
You're
just
only
one season
counting
of a show. We haven't seen that
one
much of
season.
Cyberpunk yet.
There's not going to be any more Edge Runners. It's done.
Oh, then I can't compare then.
And so far, the final chapters, after only 1 hour special, is at a 9.03. Which that's gonna tank if they stay true to the manga.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it's supposed to.
Because the manga is only an 8.55. It's not even in the top 100 for its score. But you know what is in the top 100? Not just the top 100, but number 1. I was waiting for Tony to say the series.
Berserk.
Yeah.
I don't even need to say it. Everyone knows at this point.
And Vagabond's in 3rd, with JoJo's Part 6 Steel Ball Run in 2nd, and One Piece in 4th. Moving on to match 3, we have Cowboy Bebop versus Akira. And I'm going to have to vote for Cowboy this time over Akira. Cope?
Cowboy.
Sage?
You have to go Cowboy Bebop on this one.
Taco?
Bebop.
And Tony.
Cowboy Bebop.
Our third sweep of the night. And round 2, match 4, we have Dr. Stone versus Code Geass. Tony, you're first.
Ooh, let's see here. Might be a little difficult here. The two gigabrains of anime and manga.
You have Lelouch and then who people are calling the new gen Lelouch.
I'm wondering, who do you think's smarter between the two of them?
Lelouch.
Lelouch? I can see
I think
that.
it depends, because if you're looking at it at a tactical, strategical side, Lelouch is smarter.
Lelouch, definitely.
If you're looking at it at a scientific side, Senku is 100 times smarter.
Yeah.
They both have IQs through the roof, just in different fields.
Should combine them. They become the ultimate brain.
Bro. That's too much power.
It is. Absolutely too much.
The real question is, who's smarter, Light or Lelouch?
That's a tough one.
I'd have to say Lelouch. I think Lelouch would have been able to succeed where Light couldn't.
I'd agree.
Wasn't it, though, towards the end, Light was just getting a little sloppy with it? Because he was too overconfident?
He was overconfident because he was part of the special police unit.
Yeah.
And he didn't expect L to have successors. Lelouch,
Yeah, I think that's what he was starting to slip up.
Would have expected it. Lelouch would have expected the number 1 detective in the world, who was also the number 2 detective in the world, to have successors. But I also have a feeling Lelouch might have gotten caught sooner, because I don't think Lelouch would have been able to put on the act of killing his dad the way Light did.
Probably not. Yeah, that was pretty cold.
Now here's another question, and this is mainly directed towards Tony and someone who isn't here. Who's smarter, Lelouch or Dr. Vegapunk? And with that said, who's smarter, Senku or Dr. Vegapunk? Because Dr. Vegapunk is kind of like the two of them put together.
I want to say scientifically Vegapunk, but tactically, Vegapunk does have a lot of like backup plans. But I want to feel like Lelouch is just a little tactically smarter.
I can see that. I think in the long run, Vegapunk.
In the long run, Vegapunk
win.
would come out on top. Yeah. Just because I can't say that. Never mind.
Manga spoilers.
Yeah, definitely. I think in the long run, we go to Vegapunk though.
Now here's another one. Between Vegapunk, Senku, Lelouch, Light, and Okabe.
What? Who's the smartest?
Where would you put? I would, in the list of those people, I would put Vegapunk at the top.
Absolutely.
Where would you put Rintaro Okabe from Steins Gate?
I feel like what are we doing this on? Like overall intelligence?
Overall intelligence.
I want to put him at middle. I want to put him at 3.
At 3? Who would you put below him?
Because probably
I wouldn't put Lelouch below him.
No, I was thinking Vegapunk, Lelouch, Okabe, Senku, Light. Light because he's
Light
super
at the
tactically.
bottom.
I would, only because Light is what it seemed like, very emotional.
He did have moments where he got very emotional.
So I think in the heat of the moment, if all 5 of them were going at it, he would probably be the one to get the most flustered. So he would end up being the one of the first pick.
I would probably put Senku above Okabe, as much as I like Okabe, for the main simple fact of Okabe's personality. I feel like would hold him back.
Okabe figured out time travel. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Okay.
I think if
You're
Senku,
not
I think
wrong.
I think if Senku put his mind to it, maybe.
But you also know the quirkiness of
But
Okabe.
yeah,
That's
that's why I
why
put
I
Okabe
feel
at
like
3 and Senku at 4. Is because Okabe figured out time travel, and let alone jumping between timelines. So
and that's another reason why I don't think the Tokyo Revengers ending is bad. Because if you look, I mean, it makes more sense for Okabe to
It's
do
horrendous.
that than Middle School Gangsters.
Okabe was trying to do that.
Okabe
Not
was
Middle
trying
School
to do it,
Gangsters. They weren't. That just
but
happened.
that was still the same goal.
No,
Didn't
no, no.
it-
Their goal was not to do that at all.
No, their
No,
goal was
like
not to do
the same ending, like the singularity timeline.
that. I mean, I guess you can call it similar. I'm not gonna call it the same.
Now, didn't Mikey stumble across that power to go back in time at the beginning of the series? Like,
He didn't have
Didn't he like stumble
It just
upon?
happened. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just happened.
It's not. It's not.
There was no
can't control
explanation.
that.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why if he had control over it, I would say that's fine.
Would you put
But he doesn't.
Johan on that list of intellects?
Johan. I probably would. Yeah, I probably would.
Johan's a pretty good mind.
I'd put him either the same tier or maybe even smarter than Light.
I mean, yeah, Johan got away. As far as I know, I haven't finished the series, but Johan got away with a lot of shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my vote. I'm sorry, Senku. My vote is for Code Geass, and I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Taco, what is your vote? Taco.
Having technical difficulties now.
Itachi got him.
He says Geass.
Yes. Sage, what's your vote?
I'm voting for Dr. Stone.
Does it work now?
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah, Gias. I mean, Gias. I mean, Lelouch.
Did Itachi get you when you're trying to say that?
No, it was like literally I was talking. It picked up me talking, but you guys couldn't hear me. So Itachi got you guys.
Or Senku messed with your connection?
I'll take that. That's fine.
Cope, your vote?
Code Geass.
And my vote is also going for Code Geass, which gives Code Geass a 4-1 victory. When Tony gets back, tell him Dr. Stone won. Do-do-do.
I have turned.
Dr. Stone won.
Oh man. Okay, I'm okay with that. It was a good series.
Shitty ending.
Well, opinion is subjective.
I have a feeling you're going to say the same thing once you see it.
Maybe.
I don't know anybody else
Opinion is subjective.
in any of my groups, like the manga communities I'm in and all this. No one I know or talk to is done with Dr. Stone. And all the tankobons are out. All the physical volumes are out. All 26.
Well, yeah, they would be, wouldn't they? Yeah. How many years ago that finished now? Like what? Like 2, 3? Even longer than that.
I don't think it's longer.
Dr. Stone.
You can just look up the manga on Mal.
Yeah. Actually, last year. Wait. Yeah, concluded
Yeah,
March 7th.
March 7th, 2022. With chapter 233. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Why does that seem short for 6 years?
Oh, I already read this, I think.
He's getting excited, like, what is this new
There's a
thing?
sequel! There's a sequel chapter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dr. Stone, terraforming. I was like, wait a second. Did I read that?
Special one-shot that takes place shortly after the end of Dr. Stone. I'm gonna not look at the summary. Or literally anything. I'm just gonna look away. I'm just gonna see that it took place after the ending.
It's involved. Is it this one? Yeah.
Season 1 opening's playing. on
I
Spotify.
read it. It's in the last Takubon as well.
Mm.
It's not shortly after. It's immediately after.
Wiki page said shortly, so I mean that could mean literally anything. So immediately after makes sense, yeah.
Well, I say immediately after. It's like there is a small time skip, and then there's like another 100-year time skip just in this chapter.
Weird.
And Senku starts a new mission before completing the revival of humanity goal. He starts another new mission,
That sounds like
and
Senku.
it ends with him just saying, "Get excited." Like they don't even start.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like set up for a sequel series that will probably never happen.
Probably not. But maybe. I mean, we don't know.
With that said, semifinal one, we have Steins Gate versus AOT. And if we go back, Taco, your prediction is out. But everyone else's prediction is still in. With Tony being Code Geass, Cope and Sage being AOT, and mine being Cowboy Bebop.
Oh no, that means my prediction's wrong. I'm sad now.
With Code Geass.
Yeah.
It's still in it.
Wait, is it? Oh, I'm dumb. Never mind.
You were believing it for a while.
Wait, hold on. I thought you just wasn't Dr. Stone against Code Geass last match?
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
Dr. Stone
yeah,
win?
he's fucking with you. No, he's fucking with you.
What?
We're
Now
fucking
I'm
with
just
you.
confused.
We fucked with you because you decided to use the bathroom midstream.
Oh, like that nature calls, man. You can't blame me for that.
Duty calls.
Alright, time to roll the dice. Tony, you have first vote.
Woo! Steins Gate.
I'm also voting for Steins Gate. Cope?
I'm gonna go Attack on Titan.
Sage?
I'm gonna go AOT as well.
And Taco.
Attack on Titan.
So sad.
And Attack on Titan wins 3-2.
Stay humbled, get rumbled.
Our top 1 through 4 were all in the semifinal.
Oh, nice.
So semifinal 2, we have Cowboy Bebop versus Code Geass. And I am voting for... I know I predicted Cowboy Bebop, but I have to vote for Code Geass in this situation. Cope?
Code Geass.
Sage.
Okay, Bebop.
Taco.
Bebop.
Tony, you're the tiebreaker.
OG ass.
I would have voted for Cowboy Bebop. It would have made it to the finals. But with that said, Code Geass is going to the finals. And what a final this is. The 3 seed versus the 2 seed.
Oh, apparently there's speculation that Dr. Stone will get a sequel series.
Yeah, it's because of that chapter.
Well, also, the author said it's not going to be a monthly serialization, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, because his ending was bad. Like, really bad.
I don't think that's why. I think it's just because he wanted to keep writing, so...
Well, yeah, because he didn't actually finish the series. Not sorry. Alright, and with that, we have our final Code Geass versus Attack on Titan. The final dice roll of this week. That's a reroll. That's a reroll. Jesus Christ. This
What did he
The
do?
reroll.
This dice is weighted.
You're using a dice roller. Come on.
Well, there's only 5 of us, so if it lands on 6, I need to re-roll.
Does it keep landing on 6?
Yes, it has.
That's funny.
Finally. Cope, you have fucking top hat. Cope, you have first vote. Code Geass versus AOT.
Did you hear me?
No.
I'll let this do the talking.
Straight up, no. There was silence.
Okay, AOT.
Wake up to reality.
Everyone's awake here. Come on now.
Sage, what's your vote?
Going AOT.
Taco.
Where'd all the soundboard sounds go?
To quote the man from the latest dub episode release, the only way you'll stop my advance is when you stop me from breathing.
It's
I'm voting for
sad
AOT.
that I watched that months ago, and I knew exactly what you meant.
The only way you'll stop my advance when you stop me from breathing. Oh, it was so well done.
It's so funny because Lelouch has like a similar line. It's not exactly the same, but it's like close to similar.
The way Bryce Pappenbrook did, he was so good. It was worth the wait, but I wish it was not as long for the wait.
Yeah, just imagine how long it's going to be for the final one.
Oh, I'm already.
I hope
I mean, I'm gonna watch it in
2
sub.
years to come out.
I'm gonna watch it in sub anyway, and then I'll patiently wait for the dub.
Well, it's going to be everything in volume 34.
Yup. Apparently, we are getting we're getting something for AOT. We're getting 35. At least that was flying around.
What?
That makes no sense.
Yeah. Last month they said there's something for Attack on Titan will be announced in October.
Before the fall is still publishing. Junior High is finished. Lost Girls and No Regrets is finished. The only one that's still going is, I think it's Before the Fall is still going.
Oh, October 4th, apparently. As, the author revealed through his Twitter handle that it's been 14 years since AOT has come into existence. He'll be revealing some new information October 4th, so
Yep.
Wednesday.
Before the Fall is finished.
which is good news for me because I love AOT.
I hope he says that he's actually retconning the ending and making an even worse one.
Well,
That's only for your hopes.
the part 2 should be coming out soon. They originally said September.
Oh, you're talking about part 2's November.
They pushed it back to November.
Ooh.
No, it was November from the jump.
No, the
Was
very first announcement was for September.
Yeah,
Oh, then I guess they pushed it. Maybe they're releasing both at the same time then.
that would be.
Yeah, when the first episode of the final chapters aired, it was in January,
That sounds right.
and it was
I don't think it was that far back.
Originally, it was a 6-month wait. March.
It was March. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So what's 6 months from March?
September.
Well, that would be September.
Yeah. So yeah, because it was a 6-month countdown.
That's what a dub released.
And November 5th is when the second episode is coming out.
Yep.
So we still have a whole last month for that.
Yes.
Whose vote is it? It is Tony's vote.
Code Geass.
And that is also what my vote is for.
Which means.
Give me a second. I'm getting
One.
there. I'm getting there.
I'm already over 1, so I mean, you're late at this point, but.
Shut up.
So shut up, bitch!
Oh, his ass. Good one.
Who decided that? Who decided
What's that?
that? Who
Oh
decided
my.
that?
It's only game. How would you expect to be mad?
It's only game. Wait, who used the only game thing?
Me.
Do you know who said that?
No, I don't remember who said that.
It was a dude.
If you hear this, that means I'm being an asshole.
All right, and with a vote count from 3 to 2, the best sci-fi mecha anime is. Drumroll, please.
What a silent drum roll.
We need to get a drumroll soundboard.
That'd be beneficial.
Just letting you know, I don't have soundboard access right now.
Oh boy, it is Attack on Titan.
There. Is that the right one? I don't know.
That's the right one.
That's the right one.
Hey, a little delayed.
No, it did it perfectly timed.
Oh, was it? Great.
Yeah.
I love that.
So,
Good night, ladies.
Attack on Titan wins the best sci-fi mecha anime.
You just hear disappointment in your voice.
Make sure you join us Saturday. Maybe. I got to see what's going on, but if we are live Saturday, it will be What We Want Animated. So series that do not have any type of animation in the process, which means no Kaiju 8 on that list, but series like Kagurabachi that just started, Shogo no.
Bro, it's got 3 chapters. How you say you're going to want to be animated already?
Bro, that's how good it is. What else is there that I'm reading that doesn't have an animation?
Tony, it is quite good.
I'm going to give it a read. I want to, at least.
It's really good.
I've got time tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow.
Martial Master Asumi is another one. The World After the Fall.
Oh, by the way, it's crazy. I got the Berserk Volume 13 last Tuesday and finished it last Tuesday.
Oh boy.
So now I need to wait till November for the next volume. I'm kind of sad.
I need to come grab a couple volumes off you so I can continue.
I've got 6 more. I've got 7 through 13 now.
And I need to drop off Solo Leveling, My Isekai Life, Hellsing, Fire Force.
Yeah, quite a few.
Quite a few for you to read. My Isekai Life is just so you can get pissed off at the anime.
I mean, I liked it. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible, though.
It's on my binge, and I decided to restart it from the beginning. And I literally messaged Tony today, going,
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching My Isekai Life, and I started it over. I forgot how much shit was skipped at the beginning. I still can't believe they started the town invasion, and the fact that he's already acquainted with the Dryad as well.
I did notice while watching it and like seeing it for the first time, I'm like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem
it skips almost
right.
2 full volumes.
Like that's a lot of content to skip.
Yeah.
Who animated it? Was it like Clover or something like that?
I can't remember. List. Isekai Life. Revo Root.
Who was it?
Revo Root. It was also produced by Square Enix, Pony Crayon, Movic, BS Fuji, Sammy, BSN TV, SB Creative, and Green Entertainment, licensed by Sentai.
Interesting. They have
Square Enix is only on it because they're the one that published the manga and light novels.
Yeah. They have produced 4 TV series total.
Oh God, what else?
FLCL Alternative, Babylon. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level, which I like that one.
I am playing. I have to watch that one still.
It was a nice slice of life with a bit of I wanna feel like there's romance between the characters, but like it seems one sided. So
they did a movie. Oh, that was FLCL was the movie.
Yeah, I think it was the 3rd season in quotation marks.
Yeah, because the 5th one's about to start. Well, it started yesterday. But next Sunday we will be doing sports.
Sports. Oh, we got Mix on there, right? Right? Or no?
Let me bring it up.
I haven't watched it. I just how you described it with all the wall
I was just
breaks.
saying,
Really funny.
if not, at least an honorable mention.
So Mix is on there.
Oh, thank goodness.
Lit.
Baki's on there.
Of course, Baki. I mean, come on.
Blue Lock's on there.
All right, good.
Crocono Basket and Haikyuu are both on there.
All right, good.
Initial D is on there.
Ooh, perfect.
Kenichi is on there.
Don't know what that one's about.
Basically, the entire series is a training arc.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's next week. That's about it. Make sure you check out all the links in the descriptions below. Check out everybody. And if you're caught up to One Piece and My Hero Academia, well, not One Piece this week, because this week there was no One Piece. But speaking in YouTube terms now, sorry, live listeners, but yesterday's video will be the Chapter 402 reaction. But
Can't
with
wait
that,
to read this.
yeah. With that said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment on who you thought should have won. And we'll catch y'all in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Failure. After all that hard work,